From world's most hated second women to Queen of the United Kingdom. A recent poll revealed only 14%.
From being one of the world's most criticised women to becoming the Queen of the United Kingdom, Camilla's journey has been anything but conventional. However, a recent poll revealed that only 14% of Brits support Camilla being referred to as Queen. The British royal family has long been known for its rivalries and tension simmering beneath the gilded surface of tradition. Yet, one feud remains rarely addressed openly: the rumoured animosity between Princess Anne and Queen Camilla. This tension stems from Camilla's controversial entry into the royal family, a journey marked by her affair with King Charles while he was still married to Princess Diana. For Anne, whose loyalty to family and tradition remains unyielding, this interference in the sanctity of royal marriage was unforgivable. What lies at the root of this clash? Why does Anne, a steadfast pillar of duty, reportedly hold Camilla in such deep contempt? Exploring the layers of this complex relationship offers insight into the tension within the monarchy. Princess Anne, the only daughter of Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip, stands as a figure of unwavering dedication within the British royal family. Known for her resilience, practicality, and devotion to duty, Anne has carved out a unique identity deeply rooted in royal tradition. From a young age, she embraced her role with discipline and a work ethic mirroring her mother's lifelong commitment to public service. Anne consistently undertakes the most royal engagements each year, earning her the title of the hardest-working royal and securing public admiration. Despite her high-profile duties, Anne remains one of the most private members of the family, maintaining a firm boundary between her professional and personal life. Unlike other royals who have adapted to modern trends, Anne maintains a distinctly traditional approach, shunning the media spotlight, avoiding public displays of her private life, and rarely granting interviews. Her low-profile lifestyle underscores her steadfast belief that royal duties are a responsibility, not an avenue for fame. This traditional ethos sets her apart from younger, more media-friendly royals, solidifying her role as a pillar of classic royal values. These values were instilled in her by Queen Elizabeth II, who upheld royal duty as a lifelong commitment. Anne's loyalty to family, duty, and the monarchy profoundly shapes her perspective on those who join the royal family. Anne holds a strict view of what it means to be royal, emphasizing honor, discipline, and respect for tradition. This outlook influences her relationships with family members, particularly those who enter through marriage, and is wary of individuals she perceives as potential threats to the family's reputation. This skepticism intensified with the entry of Camilla Parker Bowles into the royal fold. For Anne, Camilla's affair with Charles during his marriage to Diana represented a significant breach of royal duty, family loyalty, and the sanctity of marriage. In Anne's eyes, Camilla's history disrupts the stability and legacy the royal family has worked tirelessly to preserve. Her disapproval of Camilla transcends personal dislike. It reflects her deep-seated belief that loyalty to the monarchy must supersede all else. For Anne, Camilla's past symbolizes a threat to the dignity of the crown, a dignity Anne has spent her life defending. Camilla Parker Bowles has long been a polarizing figure within the British monarchy, and her early connection with Charles lies at the heart of this complexity. Their relationship began in the early 1970s, marked by mutual affection and an immediate romantic connection. However, this bond, formed before Charles's marriage to Diana, later became a source of profound controversy. Charles and Camilla's relationship faced significant challenges shaped by societal expectations and pressure from the royal family. Ultimately, they went their separate ways in 1973, and Camilla married Andrew Parker Bowles. This decision seemed to close the chapter on her connection with Charles. However, even after Charles married Lady Diana Spencer in 1981, Camilla remained a vital part of his life. As Charles struggled within his marriage to Diana, he turned to Camilla for support, reigniting their relationship despite the personal and public consequences. By the 1980s, rumors of their affair began to surface, and by the early 1990s, their relationship became public knowledge. The revelation shocked the nation and cast a long shadow over the monarchy. The scandal painted Camilla as the other woman, a figure of controversy blamed for turmoil within Charles and Diana's marriage. She became the focus of intense media scrutiny and was vilified by the press, accused of betraying Diana and, by extension, the British public who adored her. The scandal had a ripple effect, impacting not just Charles and Diana but the entire royal family. Camilla's involvement with Charles became a source of great controversy, forever altering the public's perception of her. For Princess Anne, these events further fueled her disapproval of Camilla. For Anne, the scandal was an unpardonable offence. Camilla's presence symbolized a disruption of family values and an attack on the sanctity of marriage, an institution and held in high regard. In Anne's eyes, Camilla's actions displayed a lack of regard for the stability of the royal family and a selfishness incompatible with royal values. The fallout from the affair permanently damaged Camilla's reputation within the family, creating a rift that was difficult to mend. While Charles and Camilla were eventually able to marry, the memory of the scandal lingered for Anne. To her, Camilla's history was a painful reminder of the hurt inflicted on Diana and the stain the affair left on the monarchy. Anne continues to view Camilla as a figure who brought scandal and turmoil to the royal family. This perception shapes her view of her sister-in-law to this day. For Anne, Camilla's status as the other woman remains a defining aspect of her identity within the family, a label that Anne cannot, and likely will not, ignore. Anne's loyalty to Diana's legacy is unwavering. She sees Camilla's extramarital affair with Charles not only as a damaging episode for the royal family's image but as a deep injustice to Diana, a woman and regarded highly. Diana's humanitarian work, compassion, and ability to connect with the public left an indelible mark on the monarchy, one that Anne deeply respected. Despite any personal differences they may have had, Anne admired Diana's devotion to her children, Prince William and Prince Harry, and her commitment to bridging the gap between the royal family and the public. Diana's warmth and relatability transformed the monarchy and earned her the enduring title of the People's Princess. For Anne, Diana's legacy holds profound significance, and her respect for Diana's contributions continues to influence her perspective on Camilla's place within the royal family. Diana's untimely passing in 1997 only solidified her status as a beloved figure whose influence would continue to shape perceptions of the monarchy. However, Camilla's presence within the royal family has complicated this legacy. In Anne's view, Camilla symbolizes the heartache Diana endured, as she was at the center of the scandal that shook Diana's marriage. Anne's loyalty to Diana's memory is evident in her reserved interactions with Camilla, serving as a reminder of the pain caused by Camilla's involvement in Charles's life. This involvement brought anguish not only to Diana but also to the royal family as a whole. Diana's legacy serves as a constant backdrop, a standard that, in Anne's view, Camilla cannot live up to. Anne's lingering connection to Diana's memory makes Camilla's role as queen consort a stark contrast to the qualities Diana once represented. While Camilla's public approval has grown over the years, Anne's quiet dedication to Diana's memory prevents her from fully accepting Camilla's presence. Diana's legacy is not merely a historical chapter, it remains a lasting influence that shapes expectations and sentiments within the royal family, keeping Anne's loyalty to her sister-in-law's memory as steadfast as ever. The differences between Anne and Camilla extend beyond historical controversies and familial issues, reaching deep into their contrasting personalities. Princess Anne embodies royal tradition and is often described as a woman of discipline and principle. Her character closely aligns with that of her mother, Queen Elizabeth II. She values restraint, protocol, and an unwavering sense of duty. Known for her workhorse mentality and no-nonsense attitude, and undertakes more engagements each year than almost any other royal. She dresses simply, refrains from indulgence in luxury, and rarely gives interviews. Anne's life has been shaped by principles of tradition and rigid conduct. In contrast, Camilla has brought a modern, approachable, and humorous style into the royal fold. Since marrying Charles, she has used her platform to advocate for causes close to her heart, such as literacy and domestic abuse prevention. However, Camilla's sense of informality and comfort with the press starkly contrasts with Anne's preference for privacy and tradition. Camilla's softer, more approachable demeanor is designed to appeal to the public, but for Anne, it undermines the gravitas she believes is essential to the monarchy's image. Anne's view of royalty is rooted in reverence for the institution and caution against unnecessary transparency, while Camilla's relaxed style reflects a shift toward a modern monarchy. According to insiders, Anne's resentment of Camilla runs deep, with reports of her expressing critical opinions about her in private conversations. For Anne, Camilla's informal approach dilutes the prestige and authority the monarchy has maintained for generations, contributing to their strained relationship. For Anne, loyalty to family is not just about emotional support but also about upholding the monarchy's centuries-old values, maintaining a dignified image, and protecting the legacy of her mother, Queen Elizabeth II. Fierce loyalty to royal principles was instilled in Princess Anne from a young age. Unlike her siblings, she rarely challenges royal norms. Her consistency has made her one of the most respected yet traditional members of the royal family. Camilla's place in the royal family, however, has often clashed with Anne's views on loyalty. For Anne, family values mean commitment, fidelity, and a willingness to sacrifice personal interests for the sake of the crown. Camilla's involvement in Charles's life while he was married to Diana represented, to Anne, a disregard for these principles. This clash of values underscores the tension between Anne and Camilla, highlighting Anne's deep commitment to tradition and her protective stance toward the royal family's reputation. In Anne's eyes, Camilla's very presence is an affront to the royal code she holds dear. To Anne, Camilla represents a challenge to the values she has dedicated her life to upholding. This perspective is underscored by Anne's occasional disapproval of Camilla at royal gatherings, highlighting the fundamental incompatibility she perceives between Camilla and the royal family. Anne's loyalty extends beyond her immediate family members to encompass the monarchy itself. She views her role as a guardian of the monarchy's dignity, a responsibility she believes Camilla has undermined through her history and actions. This dedication to protecting royal values has deepened Anne's mistrust of Camilla, whom she sees as a disruptive force defying the code of loyalty and has spent her life defending. The affair between Charles and Camilla not only damaged his marriage to Diana but also caused a division within the royal family that remains evident today. As the relationship between Charles and Camilla became public, the family had to confront the scandal that erupted in their midst. The affair was far from a private matter. It exposed the monarchy to public criticism and forced its members to face an uncomfortable reality. For Princess Anne, the affair posed a personal conflict. While loyal to her brother, she also felt the betrayal Charles's actions brought upon Diana and the resulting damage to the family's unity. Known for her unwavering dedication to duty, Anne was deeply troubled by the fallout of the affair, particularly after Diana's heartbreaking interviews revealed the suffering she endured during her marriage. The public revelation of Charles's relationship with Camilla shattered the ideal of a united, respectable royal family, leaving Anne feeling betrayed by the disregard for the family's values and cohesion. Anne's reaction to the affair was deeply personal, as it left her torn between familial loyalty and her commitment to upholding the dignity of the monarchy. Even after Charles and Camilla eventually married in 2005, Anne's feelings of resentment lingered. To her, the affair irreparably damaged the family's unity, and Camilla's role in the scandal remained an open wound. Anne has remained wary of Camilla's influence over Charles, as she believes their relationship contradicts the image of duty-bound dignity that the royal family is meant to embody. Camilla's gradual rise from being a controversial figure to becoming queen consort marks a monumental shift in royal traditions. When Charles and Camilla married in 2005, Camilla assumed the title of Duchess of Cornwall, a choice aimed at minimizing any affront to Princess Diana's legacy. For years, Camilla maintained a low profile, focusing on charitable work and making efforts to reshape her public image. Over time, however, her increasing prominence in royal duties brought her closer to the title of queen consort, a prospect met with resistance from more traditional members of the family, including Anne. Princess Anne's discomfort with Camilla's ascent is deeply rooted in her steadfast dedication to royal values. To Anne, the title of queen consort represents more than public approval. It symbolizes an unblemished moral standing and a legacy she associates with her mother, Queen Elizabeth II. Camilla's past involvement in Charles's marriage to Diana, in Anne's eyes, has forever tarnished her suitability for such a title. While others view Camilla's public service as redeeming, Anne interprets her rise as a departure from the monarchy's strict standards of integrity. For Anne, the traditional path to royal titles is steeped in duty, loyalty, and a commitment to family principles, values she believes Camilla's past actions have compromised. Camilla's eventual position as queen consort reflects a shift in royal traditions that Anne has spent her life upholding. This discomfort was evident in Anne's reserved demeanor during Charles and Camilla's coronation, a stark contrast to her unwavering support for her mother's values. While Camilla's influence has gained public acceptance, it challenges Anne's vision of what a queen consort should embody. To Anne, Camilla's ascent is more than a title change. It signifies a departure from the monarchy's original principles, leaving her deeply unsettled. The direction of the royal family under Charles and Camilla's reign has left Princess Anne unsettled. Within the privacy of palace walls, the tension between Anne and Camilla has been both subtle and enduring. Anne's steadfast commitment to tradition contrasts with Camilla's more modern approach, creating a complex relationship that has grown more apparent over the years. Known for her frankness and occasional bluntness, Anne does not shy away from expressing her feelings toward those she perceives as threats to the family's dignity. While her interactions with Camilla remain civil, they are undeniably distant, often marked by a formality that reflects underlying tensions. Reports from palace insiders suggest that Anne's interactions with Camilla lack the warmth typically expected among family members. In public, Anne is polite, but her body language and occasional curt responses hint at a reluctance to engage fully with Camilla. There are whispers of confrontations, with Camilla reportedly making efforts to bridge the divide, only to be met with Anne's reserved responses that leave little room for closeness. This simmering tension not only shapes their relationship but also influences the broader family dynamic. Anne's loyalty to family traditions and values serves as an unspoken critique of Camilla's past, creating a silent yet enduring division within the royal family. The differing styles of the two women reflect contrasting views of royal loyalty. Anne's is rooted in duty, tradition, and discretion, while Camilla embraces a more accessible, modernized monarchy. For Camilla, gaining Anne's acceptance has been a challenge, as Anne's resistance stands as a reminder of the traditional expectations Camilla's past defied. Beneath the carefully managed public image, this tension continues to shape the internal dynamics of the family, creating an unbridgeable gap between two of the monarchy's most prominent women. The coronation of King Charles and Queen Camilla in 2023 marked a significant milestone, symbolizing the monarchy's adaptation to changing times. However, the ceremony also highlighted visible tension, particularly in Princess Anne's demeanor. As the king and queen consort were crowned, Anne's reserved expressions and measured behavior suggested discomfort she was careful to mask, but that did not go unnoticed by keen observers. For Anne, the coronation was bittersweet, a poignant reminder of the monarchy's evolution and a personal challenge to accept Camilla's role, which she still finds difficult. The event underscored Anne's struggle with viewing Camilla as queen consort, a title she deemed unbefitting due to Camilla's involvement with her brother during his marriage to Diana. Despite fulfilling her duties flawlessly, Anne maintained a polite distance from Camilla during the ceremony, her body language revealing the complexity of her feelings. Where others saw the coronation as a moment of unity, Anne's reserved demeanor reflected her lingering reservations. Her discomfort was particularly striking given her unwavering support for her mother, Queen Elizabeth II, during her reign. While Anne respects the monarchy's continuity, she views Camilla's ascension as a departure from the values Queen Elizabeth embodied. This dissonance between duty and personal conviction was evident in Anne's expressions throughout the event, underscoring her inner conflict over Camilla's new title. For Anne, Camilla's position as queen consort represents a significant and perhaps unwelcome shift in the monarchy. Her subtle discomfort during the coronation serves as a reminder that while the monarchy evolves, certain traditions persist within the family. Even as Camilla stood alongside Charles as queen, Anne's quiet resistance was an enduring testament to her loyalty to tradition, raising questions about how she will navigate her relationship with Camilla in the years to come. The public perception of Queen Camilla has also been shaped by Anne's subtle disapproval, which has influenced the dynamics within the royal family and beyond. As one of the most respected members of the royal family, Anne's views carry significant weight among royal loyalists and enthusiasts. Her reluctance to fully embrace Camilla has reinforced skepticism among those who question Camilla's place in the monarchy. Anne's deeply rooted position within the royal family, aligned with tradition, makes her a respected figure among those who value the monarchy's historical values. For many loyal to Diana's memory, Anne's stance validates their skepticism of Camilla. To them, Anne embodies the integrity and honor they believe should define the royal family. Anne's quiet resistance strengthens the divide between modern and traditional royal supporters. While Anne has never publicly voiced her opinions about Camilla, her reserved demeanor and apparent lack of warmth send a clear message. By maintaining her distance, Anne has become a silent symbol for those who view Camilla's role with suspicion. This divide within the public mirrors the subtle but profound tensions within the royal family, emphasizing the struggle to reconcile the past with the present. The tension between Princess Anne and Queen Camilla is one of the most enduring and complex relationships within the British royal family. It is rooted in contrasting values, historical betrayals, and deep-seated loyalty, creating a conflict that persists despite efforts to move forward. Anne's commitment to tradition, loyalty to her family, and respect for Diana's legacy have created a chasm between her and Camilla that seems unlikely to close. While the public often perceives the royal family as a united front, the dynamic between Anne and Camilla reveals the complexities and divisions behind palace walls. Their conflict is more than a personal disagreement, it represents a fundamental difference in how each woman envisions the monarchy. For Anne, the monarchy is an institution that demands unwavering loyalty and adherence to tradition, values she believes Camilla's history compromises. As Charles's reign continues, the tension between Anne and Camilla remains a subtle but significant undercurrent within the royal family. Their feud has come to symbolize the monarchy's ongoing struggle to balance modernity with tradition, a struggle that will likely shape the family's future for years to come. For Anne, Camilla represents a betrayal that disrupted the royal family's unity, while for Camilla, Anne's resistance serves as a reminder of the challenges she continues to face within her own family.